Show starts in 8 minutes. Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. We promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go! Show starts in 7 minutes.
It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on.
Yum, yum. It's a meal in itself. Our all-meat super dog. Enjoy one now.
Show starts in 6 minutes.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Oh, there, and I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Nathan, there's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Show starts in 5 minutes.
We're happy to have you with us this evening and want you to enjoy every minute of your stay here. And while you relax and stretch, visit our concession where you'll find something to please you. There are ice-cold drinks, delicious sandwiches, ice cream, coffee and snacks, and many other pleasing treats. Our foods are fresh and tasty, our drinks satisfying and refreshing. They're so good.
You get more out of life when you go out to a movie.
Show starts in 4 minutes.
Visit our snack bar and treat yourself to some delicious Castleberry's pit-cooked barbecue sandwiches. Cooked the Castleberry way, slowly over open pits of glowing charcoal, then seasoned with a sauce that's zesty, yet delightfully mild to please the entire family. Also at the snack bar, you'll find popcorn and soft drinks and candy and French fries to go with your Castleberry's barbecue sandwiches. There's plenty of time before the movie starts, so visit our snack bar right now for Castleberry's pit-cooked barbecue sandwiches.
Still plenty of time to come and be served at the refreshment center before showtime.
Show starts in 3 minutes. Show starts in 2 minutes.
Your attention, please. All new hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
Show starts in 1 minute.
Please remember to replace the speaker on the post when you leave the theater.
And now, on with the show.
Ring ding 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 ding. Ring ding 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 ding. Okay, let's... It's been a few days, and by a few days I mean a week. Almost. But yeah, no. Like, I'll send you something that I generated with the AI. If I still have it. You're out of touch. I'm out of touch. How I do it, Doobie? You know what? You know what I'm tempted to do? You know the dreamboat face? The Indiana Jones face? What if I take this, like, I'll send you the picture. What if I take that dreamboat image and I run that through the AI and see what it comes up with for variations? UV unwrapped nightmare. I mean, it would be funny. Alright. Let's get some music bumping. Let's do something classic. Oh, you can't hear my audio. There we go. Last night I had the strangest dream. I sailed away to China in a little rowboat to find ya, and you said you had to get your laundry clean. Didn't want no one to hold you, what does that mean? She said, ain't nothing gonna break my stride, nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Fun fact, this song was my go-to walking to work song back when I was at the bakery, because it was very energetic and bumpy, and I had to wake up at 3 in the morning or 2 in the morning to get to my 3 a.m. shift, and so I would like be skipping across town. It's pitch black, and I'd be just bumping to this song, and it's great. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna won't touch ground. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Alright, enough waffle. And yes, I've decided to permanently, semi-permanently, switch to doing light mode for my VROIDs because I like the aesthetic. Never let another girl like you whip me over. Never let another girl like you drag me under. Never let another girl like you. I will tell her. Never want another girl like you. Have to say, oh, ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Anybody gonna break my stride? I'm running and I won't touch ground. I know I got to keep on moving. Alright, I don't know how y'all are holding up, but that was beautiful. That was beautiful. And I missed Out of Touch Thursday, so it's a vibe night. It's a vibe night, okay? Para, if you're bored, do you want to join me on a Discord call? You're out of touch, I'm out of touch. But I'm out of my head when you're not around. You're out of touch. I'm out of touch. Out of my head when you're not around. Oh, oh. Hey, Jess. Oh, yeah, sure. Do you want to hang out on a Discord call while I do some work here, Para? You're free to just vibe and chat otherwise. Yeah, Alyssa! In the sun. Sure. Alright. Alright. I'm phoning in. Oh, I can't hear you. 1 second. Okay, I cannot hear you. Can't hear you. 1 sec. I think what it is when my computer re-updated, it unbound my mic and speaker settings. It does that. So I gotta reset up my thing. There we go. Alright. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome, and I can hear you.
So wait, hold on. What exactly did you reset? Oh.
What I did was, well, my computer had to go through its major update, and when it did that, it put everything back to its default settings.
That's like having someone clean up your room. Now you don't know where shit is.
Basically, yeah. Although I was anticipating it, so. The one thing I was nervous about was OBS, because I also updated OBS just before stream at the same time. So I'm just like, okay, something's gonna break. And nothing really did. Hey, Alex! I've got Para on call with me.
Hello.
It's crunch time. However, well, if you clean your room, you wouldn't have to. Lol, 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 lol. Alex says hello. And then you'd find things. Yeah, yeah. Okay, mother. Yeah, it's crunch time. I ended up dropping.
Sorry.
What? You wouldn't have what?
I wouldn't have to find things if I knew where everything was, which I do. So I don't need to move shit around, Mom.
Ha. So, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Shit, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. I don't think it was something of major consequence, so when I remember, I'll say it.
Alright.
Yeah. Oh, right. So, I remember what I was gonna say. Today's plan is to catch up as much as humanely possible on my commissions, because I have, an extended list of them that I need to go through. Some of them not started, some of them almost done, but this one in particular is time sensitive. I can get away with dedicating the whole stream to that and not assignment work because I dropped Japanese.
Gotcha. Also, ouch.
Ugh. It was a 100 level course. I didn't need it anyway.
Fair enough. So no more afternoons with the yandere owl.
Honestly, no. I'm keeping my Duolingo up. I'm still gonna attempt to slowly learn Japanese. My issue is just that the course was moving 3 times faster than I could reasonably consume, and because of that, I was not retaining any information.
Fair.
So, dropped the course. I wasn't able to get a refund for it, but I knew that that would probably be the case. But dropping it now means that it won't affect my overall GPA, so I got a W instead of a fail, which is better, I guess.
Also, apparently, Twitter now has an edit tweet button, but only if you have Twitter Blue.
Twitter Blue, and it only works for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, you lose the ability to edit, and if you tweet again, you lose the ability to edit. So if you tweet and then you tweet again, and then you realize there's something wrong with your first tweet, even if it's before the 2 minute time limit, it still erases your ability to edit it because you've already tweeted again.
Bruh.
Yeah, no. The more removed from the spine cracking foam cube pit that we are, the more sorry I feel for her.
Yeah.
Like, initially, it didn't really sink in because that was just such a bizarre thing to hear. Like, on the level of DashCon ball pit, right?
Yeah.
But, oh, Jess, what happened was at TwitchCon, they had the equivalent of a ball pit, but it was big foam cubes, and a streamer jumped in and broke her spine in 2 places because they had said that it was safe to do something, so she did it, and it wasn't safe. Hey, Peaches! It's wonderful to see you here on YouTube.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, ouch is an understatement. She has to go for, like, emergency, hardcore surgery to put a rod up her spine.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no. And they did make people sign waivers, but the thing is that the waivers are, like, they only cover, like, within reasonable liability, if that makes sense. So, like, if they were being super over the top and ridiculous and doing things that you weren't meant to do in a pit, then if you got hurt, then they wouldn't be held liable. But if, like, you were trying to use it for its intended purpose, and you didn't do literally anything wrong, like you just jumped in, or you stood up, or did something, and you got injured, they can be held liable. So, she has a case, and she can sue if she wants.
Hmm.
At least that's the game theory.
Thanks for watching.
So, speaking of, how's your games been these days?
My games have been pretty fun. Just got done with, playing some more Earth Defense Force tonight.
I saw your announcement in, Discord. Yes, it's EDF time, baby.
EDF. EDF.
And thank you, Peaches. And Maki! Everybody go give Maki a big old smooch on the cheek. We love and support Maki in this house. Maki is best girl.
Indeed.
You've been playing Overwatch 2. Have you been getting good? And what about you? Are you not best girl? No, I am magnanimous woman. I am the supreme femoid. No, best girl is reserved for those who are adorable and need to be protected.
You may not like it, but this is what peak female performance looks like.
Oh, absolute peak. Jess, then what am I? What's a synonym for incredible? Or wonderful? I know. Jessica, you are the boisterous babe. The bodacious, boisterous babe. There we go. And Alyssa's just based. I don't think... Alyssa is iconic enough that we don't need to add extra words to that. Alright, but the question is what's para? Chat, what is para?
That is a good question. What am I? What is a para? A miserable little pile of secrets.
We has been new.
The most sus Ripper Doc. I mean, you get what you pay for.
Bro, you being sus again?
I'm always sus, what you mean?
Yeah. How do you feel when I say sus is among us? Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I got quite the response for that Docky upload. I was not expecting that. Especially since I forgot about it for literally like 6 months.
Yeah, that looked fucking nice. Never gonna finish it?
Didn't plan on it, and that's why I posted it. Like, it's like, it's not like I'm saving it for a surprise or anything, so just like, oh, hey. Chance to post something so it's not totally sent to the graveyard.
Fair enough.
Lol, Alyssa says para is unparable.
Yeah, I saw that.
And just what upload? Oh, I think it was Hank on Twitter did one of those things where it's just like, your second act has to wear this outfit. And I was his second act, and so I got a tag, and I'm like, oh, hey. Wait a second, that really sexy outfit reminds me of a project I abandoned 6 months ago. Let's post it.
And everyone collectively lost their shit.
Why, hello, Dawson. Or should I call you, well, by your Twitch name? It's like a para aces. Bing bong. Alyssa, I've missed you. It's only been like 5 days, but it's been an eternity.
Hey, Cherry.
What'd I do?
If you do not mind me asking...
I always mind. I'm kidding. What's up?
Who might the client for this model be, if that is allowed to be said?
Oh, yeah. He posted it earlier, but it is, here. I actually also did his reference sheet. Oh, it's Crimson, by the way. It's Crimson.
Oh, Crimson, right.
Yeah. Although it's interesting because he doesn't want me to style match or to do what I usually do for my own. He had a special request. Originally, he was going for like the more adventure, Bishonen kind of model, but just before we started this, he said he specifically wanted to go for like a Merryweather vibe, like Merryweathery, younger looking model. And so I'm readjusting my own reference in regards to this.
Gotcha.
So it'll look good. I've not done,
haven't seen Crimson around in forever.
Yeah, that's because he's been working on his rebrand.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. He's pretty solid. I would say what about me, but we do chat out of streams, lol, fair enough. Alyssa, get a camel and... Why, hello, Zen. Or should I call you by your YouTube name? And would Mr. Beast be the Banks of content creators? Would Mr. Beast be the Banksy? A Banksy of content creators? Okay. I don't know enough about Mr. Beast to have an informed opinion. But I fucking hate Banksy. You slime ball. Slime ball that convinced all the elderly people that he's actually quirked up with a bit of swagger. Like, he is everything wrong with the modern art establishment. He's like if you got every modern artist with a lot of, like, with money and, you gave them the ability to jerk themselves off in public.
Fair.
Like, all of his work is just rehashed retellings of things that other people have already done before. But, I don't know, for some reason, there's a huge part of the art market that's like, whoa, that's revolutionary! His graffiti is a man holding a gun, and there's flowers coming out of the gun! Oh, I'm gonna coom! Anyway. Alyssa. Oh, so metal guitarists that have 10-minute solos. Exactly. It's unnecessary. Yeah. But, like, besides being self-congratulatory and pretentious and adding nothing new to the conversation, he's also, like, literally ruined people's lives with his, like, stupidity. And I just... whenever somebody says that Banksy is their favorite artist, because there are people who say that Banksy is their favorite artist, I automatically know I can't trust that person because they're stupid.
Fair.
Yeah. And he's an example of somebody that has an incredible level of skill. Like, I will admit, he is incredibly talented. He can do very good work. He's got incredible rendering skill. He's got good eye for balance, color, everything. It's just that his content is abhorrent because it's so milquetoast rehashed. And the resources he steals from the people that he's quote-unquote representing totally negates any good that any social criticism he makes has. Did you read my diatribe in my general chat?
I did not. Let me go back and see that.
You don't need to. I'll just redo it here.
Oh, there.
Well, I mostly already did. But there's one story in particular. I remember when it happened. I was just so absolutely horrified. So what he likes to do is, the thing about Banksy is that he's kind of like an online artist. In that Banksy is not his real name. That is his pseudonym, and nobody knows what his real face looks like, except for a few art collectors that verify his work's authenticity. And even
his
then,
real face
is like, it's like sworn to secrecy. Like, nobody knows what his real face looks like.
So
and
how
using
does he appear to the public?
He usually doesn't. Like, he usually, like, hides everything he's doing under huge tarps, or, he has full body suits on so nobody can see him. Hey, Safi! Safi. Yeah, anyway. But, he likes to do graffiti. And there's nothing wrong with that. Graffiti artists are awesome, but he likes to do, like, high-end graffiti, on condemned buildings and stuff. And what people do is they go get that artwork from the condemned buildings, and they get contractors to remove the walls or remove the roof or wherever he painted it, and they sell those entire chunks of building as like the canvas to art collectors. Because a Banksy piece on a wall is worth a lot of money. Now, if these are just condemned buildings nobody's living in, that's one thing. But Banksy has done this to buildings of, like, multiple times, of places that people are actively living in. And so in the middle of the night, art collectors come without warning, without paying the people living there, and literally rip the walls off people's homes, and sometimes it collapses the structure and it kills people inside. And he's done this more than once.
I understand your disdain now.
Yeah. It's just, and like, there's so many ways you could go around. Like, why not just talk to the people in the house, pay them for that, like, and get them out of that house. Like, it's there's just so many things wrong. Anyway, yeah, Banksy also did Dismaland, and Dismaland is a series of basically tongue-in-cheek, wow, Disney bad? Artwork. And it's just like, it's like, no shit, Sherlock. I say that every stream. You're not special. But yeah, like, the thing about Banksy is that for some reason, high art institutes see him as an influential figure in art history, like modern art history. He's seen as a pinnacle of the pop culture movement right now, and it's to the point where he's like getting like attention, and he's being lauded as like someone of critical acclaim, like Andy Warhol, and he's starting to be put in textbooks and shit as somebody who's worthwhile. And it burns me. It makes me so mad. Yeah, Safi, it should be legal, and it probably is. Have I ever read the original fairy tales? It's like cherry modern art is paperclip on ground, and this is art. Yeah, fair. Okay. That's type of modern art. I think the only Banksy thing I ever liked was when he, like, took a rock and he carved a person, like a fake cave drawing of a person with a shopping cart, and then he went to a museum and he hung it up under someone else's, under a real piece of artwork, and he labeled it as something funny, and everybody didn't realize that that was a fake piece of artwork from the Cretaceous period or whatever. And so for like a month, there was like a shopping cart guy in the super ancient Paleolithic art exhibit. That shit's hilarious. And that hurts nobody. If his work was just like that, I'd love the dude. I'm sorry, I rant. Your turn.
Oh, okay. I have nothing to rant about so far.
Okay.
Well, besides the fact that we're understaffed at where I work. But other than that, not much.
That's fair. You should, like, have a boss battle. If you win, you take over the whole store.
Yeah, I wish. God, I would probably make enough money to live on my own.
Yeah, it's the dream. Ooh, Alyssa, you have things to rant about? Hell yeah. Like, why would I get a camel if I'm not allowed to have sheeps? You know what? That is a very valid point. Andy Goldsworthy does land art and site-specific temporary art. Okay. I bought it, by the way, Cherry. The artist sent me a very heartwarming message and he feels so good. I'm very glad. I'm very glad. I'm not gonna tell people about it, but I'm just gonna quickly provide slight context. Zen was considering buying a design for something, and he bought it.
Hey.
Yeah. Maki. I respect that you have opinions that you speak on. It's refreshing, where most streamers, from what I've seen, keep neutral. I always love hearing your takes on everything. Aw, thank you. And, like, I don't know enough about LGBT artists on top of my head to have a favorite. That's fair. I mean, hey, you can always discover more. And you know what? The nice thing about art history is that a effing ton of artists are just LGBT. A huge amount of them. Be it openly or not. Or how Para ends a stream if I show up in chat to avoid the puns. Para, do you end stream to avoid Alyssa?
No, when I end stream, Alyssa lies in wait just to say that.
Oh, sounds kind of sus, man.
Sus but true.
Just realized this art I spent 3 days on looks like shovelware box art for The Voice or something. Hey. And why are you not on my naughty list? That sounds like an issue, not an ish-me. Is that opinionated enough? I don't know. She was happy about the design. She's giving me a free bust drawing and a free outfit recollect. Bro! That's based. Can you imagine winning that hard?
Imagine.
Yeah. So I don't know how long I'll stream tonight. I'm gonna stream a substantial amount, at least 3 hours. Yeah. There's so that animation I'm doing, I'm able to get course credit for it, so I'm going to dedicate a lot of time to it. So it's gonna be great.
It looks like it's coming along really good.
I've got, I think, 4 minutes worth of animated footage at this point. It's not colored aligned, but it's animated. It's serviceable.
Mm-hmm.
I want you there, but it didn't notify me. Well, then ding the notification bell. We're on the website that allows that. And Jess, no. How does one even pick a favorite artist? There's so many. Well, I have 3. I have 3 favorite artists. Imagine winning. Well, wait a minute. I have friends like Maki, Cherry, and Para. With the power of friendship, I can do anything. Yeah. Oh no, Cherry, are you swearing again? I have not said a single swear. You hush.
I don't think I could. Well, I can't pin down exactly how many I have, but I can guarantee that you're on there.
You are very sweet.
It's the truth.
Oh, thank you. Well, I will do my best to justify that spot on the coveted list.
Come again?
The friend or artist list.
Yes.
You have to brush my teeth, or I will get canvas. No, wait. What? Brush your teeth, you'll get cavities. Yeah, brush your teeth. You stink. I can smell you from here, Zen. You don't say you got 3 of them and not say who, because one of them might be watching. I begged about her on stream before, but I'm always very nervous because now she knows I'm a VTuber. I don't want to risk it for the biscuit, if that makes sense, because it'll be very embarrassing for me. My phone dead. It ain't reviving, nor charging, or nothing. Oh. Careful. I got an update from Lilith today. Or was that yesterday? No, it was today.
About your rigging?
About my rigging. It's in progress. We were just going over some logistics, and it's coming. So
nice.
Yeah, with the 2D, I gave myself like those semi-rendered teeth. Like for my 3D here, you see that it's all one block of solid white because it's just the easiest to do that in VROID. For the 2D, I rendered the teeth kind of like how I render the teeth in my illustrations, like single teeth with the gums. And so she sent me some beautiful nightmare fuel.
Oh no.
Maybe I'll show you in a bit.
Hi.
But it's great. And she's making full use of all the extra layers and the highlights and stuff, and it's just she's very talented.
Mm-hmm.
I am so fortunate that I managed to snag her. So actually, my tentative plan. Oh yeah, you first.
Yeah, me and Laurel currently have a little piece that we're getting Lilith to work on.
Ooh.
We're still waiting on it though.
That's fair. Tentatively, my plan is that I would use the 2D model for my long form content. So, like, if I did a speed paint, I would use the 2D model to have in the corner and talk about whatever topic I feel like. And for streaming, I would stay with 3D because I feel like it's the most organic and natural for responding to people. Yeah. But the 2D is more like, I don't know. I like the way that like freaking rant tubers or PNG tubers who do their commentary kind of have their thing going, because they don't have to commit to like full body movement and stuff, and they don't have to act out full expressions. They're just vibing. Whereas I feel like when I'm 3D, there's a slight performance aspect to it. You're still getting my genuine like action and reaction, but I feel like due to the nature of 3D, it's so much more movement that if you are really into it, it can be distracting.
Right.
Jess, I want nightmare fuel in the spooky season. When it's done, I will start rolling out previews to people, but I'm trying to keep some of the 2D rigging under wraps at the moment until I uphold outfit 3 of 4 on my end of the deal, because for Lilith, she exchanged the rig for VROID work from me, and I've done about half of it. I redid her base model, and I did an outfit, and then we've got 2 new outfits. So
Nice.
those are in process. So until those are all done and dusted, I don't want to share publicly what the live 2D rigging looks like. Just, you know, for posterity.
Fair.
Says it's more fun when we all get to share at the same time.
Yeah.
The proportions of this face are throwing me off. Once I get the hair to frame the head, I can fix the proportions. But this hair is very boisterous and curly, so it's definitely fighting me. But I only have myself to blame because I'm the one who designed it that way. Lol, lol, lol. Being punished for my hubris.
Damn. It do be like that, though.
Do be like that. You know what? I'm gonna make a challenge for myself. I'm up for it.
What would this challenge be?
Absurd amounts of hair volume. Need to play more spooky games this month. And, yes. Also, Cherry. Yes, yes. Let's... check this. There we go. Alright. Okay, I think we've got the front bangs pretty much sorted. Like, the actual textures need to be adjusted still, but, like, the shape... pretty much there. Now we can get working on that volume. Spooky game, i.e. DBD. Need to learn Unity so I can make a spooky game. Please, Alyssa, I would love to play a game by you. I feel like it would be filled with puns. Can you imagine, like, a haunted Alyssa game? Don't put me to rest.
On and hand me your clothes. Take a picture or two. I can see you. Tears falling down at the party. Saddest little baby in the room. Fears, tiny fears, don't get me started. I get a little gray hair for every scare you share. Those aren't meant to bend.
Yeah. But yes, with Japanese being removed from my roster, I have a lighter course load, so thankfully I'll be able to do more theoretically. I'm hoping that I can do... So, my Vampire's Pathos video that I've been planning for Halloween for like 3 months had to be put on hold due to school stuff. And due to school stuff, it still might be, to a degree, on hold, like a semi-permanent hold. But I do want to release it because, I mean, it was my big Halloween plan. So I won't finish the video. I'll keep the intro that I made for it, but then I'm thinking maybe I'll have, like, a live 2D image that I put together for the rest of the video, and then have some text set up. So you still get a music video with a fun intro, but I can't be asked to animate the rest of the music video this month. Which sucks, because I had it all scripted, but it's just beyond what's reasonable right now.
Considering what priorities you have right now.
Oh, yeah. It's like, if I have an extra 4 hours in a day, I'd much rather catch up commissions. Enough about me. What are your Halloween plans?
Spooky shit.
Damn, bro, you for real?
Yeah, I know that I do plan to, this was a thing that was earned during my subathon stream, but... Okay. Due to the subathon stream, I will be hosting a Devour stream, a Devour collab.
Ooh, fun.
Which is going to fucking suck. And not in the fun way.
Coward.
But other than that, I'm actually gonna start playing more. I'm gonna play as next month, or not next month. Starting this week on Thursday, and then going onward, I'm gonna start playing more Resident Evil game as Halloween draws nearer.
Okay, so we've got something to look forward to.
Mm-hmm. Like, this week on Thursday, I'm actually starting a Resident Evil 5 collab with Oro VT.
Okay. So you've got your work cut out for you.
Indeed. You got any plans for Halloween besides the new forum?
Well, not really. I have the greatest plans of mice and men, right?
Hmm? Yeah?
You know that saying? The greatest plans of mice and men?
Yeah?
Yeah, no. Nothing.
Ah, damn.
You don't know what that saying means, do you?
No.
The greatest plans of mice and men all collapse the same in the end.
Ah.
I don't know where it originated, but it's something you say when it's just like, yeah, no, it great googly boogly, it's all gone to shit. I would love to finish Undertale.
That'd be fun. I think it's looking like you're close with like the the neutral ending.
Okay, so there's hope for me yet. I just want to be initiated. I want to understand the sands. I want to understand.
You want to understand? I don't know.
We're doing our best.
Indeed.
Why is that side thicker than the other? I don't like this song. 1 second. Actually, no, I do like this song. Alright, I want to read Maki's game pitch. Alyssa's game pitch. Okay. Puns are awesome. I have a series I'm thinking about. I want to call it Maiden, and the first chapter is an apple a day. Kind of be a lore game project. Ooh, can we get an elevator pitch, Alyssa? For Halloween, I thought about, dressing like a Draculara. Ah, nice, Maki! Chapter 1, an apple a day. A go-to doctor. I think it originated in the book. Maki gonna go blah blah blah. Monster High Dials are extremely iconic. Okay, so they're just vibing. They're vibing in chat. So, because it's all that I'm doing these days, I'll talk a bit about the animation project right now.
It's good. It's looking like it's coming along really good.
Thank you. Okay, so when I started it, I had no intention on actually going through with it really early on. Like, I was just animating to practice animating. I had no thought that I would include anybody else in it or make it a project.
Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of like, you know, blasé about it. But then I'm walking and I'm, you know, thinking, oh, you know, if I work a little bit on it, if it turns out good, maybe I could try doing something with this. Maybe make a YouTube mini-series or something, you know, little shorts. And then YouTube autoplay comes on, like, does its thing, and I hear a video that I've never heard before. And I stop in my tracks. I'm, like, walking, like, downhill away from the university, along the side of the highway, and it autoplays a rap battle between somebody who's doing an incredible Light Yagami versus Artemis Fowl rap battle, and I'm frozen, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, I need that guy. I need that guy to voice act. If I got this guy, I'm making a whole fucking series.
And you got that guy.
And so, like, at that point, like, I'm just like, I can feel the adrenaline rush, and I'm like, okay, I gotta find this guy's social. I gotta DM him. I gotta see if he's open to collab. I don't know. This is hit and miss. He's not a tiny YouTuber. He's got some substance behind him. He might look at me and turn up his nose, but he's part of the Fowldom, so, like, I don't know, maybe he won't. And so, like, I'm standing on the side of the highway, and I've got, like, these massive dirt trucks rolling past me, and I'm furiously, like, typing in Twitter DMs, like, hey, are you open to collab? And so I'm walking, nervous, walking past the A&W. Get a ding. Oh, that sounds interesting. I would be very open to it. Can I hear more? And I'm like, I got him. I fucking got him.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Oh, man. And from that point on, like, all of a sudden I'm feeling like this rush of enthusiasm and this incredible amount of energy. And I'm like, I'm gonna fucking draw until my hands fall. And I think you guys might have seen a bit of that on social media when that happened. I know I was DMing people like, I want to draw! It was like,
I want to draw!
Pretty much. And, like, at that point, like, I'm just sprinting uphill for, like, an hour straight, because legitimately it takes an hour to walk back to where I live, and it's an uphill walk. And I'm like, I gotta get to my tablet. I've got like this energy. I've got this enthusiasm to create a project, and I haven't had this since I was like 14. This is gonna be so fucking fun. I've got the one voice actor I could ever want, right? I've got like the world in my hands. I've got the oyster, right? And so, sit down and I spend the next 12 hours like in an absolute like state. Like, I do not move. I'm just drawing, I'm just animating, and I'm just like absolutely crazy. I come out of it and I'm like, I've got like a minute and a half of animation, which is insane, because that for anyone who's animated, you know how long it takes to get like 12 seconds of animation, right? Like, it's ridiculous. And so I'm coming out of this like haze, and I'm like, what the fuck did I just do? I just went Super Saiyan.
He's gone Ultra Instinct.
Yeah. Anyway, after that, I'm like, oh, well, I'll post a bit to my socials. And I created some new socials for the project, and people were interested. And I'm just like, oh, hey, I could do something here. And so I put out a casual open call, but I knew if I didn't get anybody else, as long as I had that one voice actor, I didn't care. I was going to continue the project. And people just, like, flocked. They're like, Ayo, let me in on this. I wanna be part of this. This was my childhood. This, that. And I'm like, ah! And so, like, 3 days from me sprinting up the hill going, I've got a voice actor, and I've got a whole team.
Noise.
I'm kind of sitting here just like, okay, how did we get here? Alright, let's read chat. Found out I fit into my fake leather succubus costume. Chad gonna be happy. Ayo base. To continue the elevator pitch, the idea is to hide and seek type thing. To hide items to deter spirits, like a certain flower would deter the maiden of the house. Each ghost has a different item needed, but they are extremely limited. And it'll allow me to use the story Para-Red for me. Okay. Oh, so you're making a ghost game. Okay, but like, can you summon me?
Oh wait,
JK.
does that mean you're actually gonna use the recording I gave you?
Yeah. But yeah, I've got like I made a whole Discord server that you guys do not get access to. Lol, 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 lol.
Damn.
For my project, and like it's professional and it's tight. Like it's great. I'm very proud of it. I've got areas for the voice actors. I've got area for my writer, because I did all my scripts up, but my grammar is atrocious and my direction is meaningless. So I had her do a once-over because she's got an English degree. Very, very appreciative of her. And I have someone who is going to do the sound design and composition. What was important for me wasn't so much vetted skill level, but the ability to complete something start to finish, if that makes sense. So even if it was like not like considered professional level, as long as somebody would deliver something on time is what's important to me. Quality is negligible in a project like this because it's for fun. And I think I've picked a pretty good batch of people, and they're all from the Fowldom, so that makes everybody have a really personal connection to the project because it's all something they're incredibly excited to do because they have all grown up in the same position I was in. Literally, like all of them have been in the Fowldom for between 14 to 16 years.
Right.
So being able to be part of this is like awesome because there has been smaller projects like this, but nothing like this. So it's adding some exuberance into the space. But I digress.
Yeah. What I was going to say was, well, depending on how this goes, remember how I said that I DM'd you saying, like, eventually, like, depending how this goes and sometime down the road, I would want to commission something like this similar from you at some point?
Yeah.
What I was thinking of was like making like a little lore video based off of that one story that Alyssa did for me in exchange for recording her story. Did I ever share that with you, Cherry?
No. I'm not familiar with it.
I'll send it to you and you can check it out at your own leisure.
Sounds good. Though if I did do it, it would not be for a while. Because
of course,
as fast and as quote unquote skilled as my animation is coming along, this is still my very first animation project, so I don't know how things are gonna go in the end.
Of course. Gotta find it real fast. Gotta look through me and Alyssa's DM.
Okay. Figured maybe it'd be easier to make a VROID doctor and move it around maybe, or play it someday. I let my kids listen to it the other day and they enjoyed it for spoopy story time. Wonderful. Hello, Dax! And Chitty! I broke one sword so I made another. Whoa. And Dax, so, for those wondering, I've got a comm list that's like 10 commissions deep. this one became time sensitive, so this one had to be moved to the top. But what's next is, so it's this one, Sappy, then Dax, then Alex, and then I've got a bunch of ones that are waitlisted that need to start. For those curious about their position in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I got like a DM from Crimson the other day, and he's just like, so, I know, we were talking about doing this later this month, but, plans change. I need this week. And I'm like, oh! Okay!
Oh, that's
like,
a big...
I'm on it, boss. You know what? I ain't faulting him for it. Sometimes things happen, sometimes people are excited, and you know what? He's been very easy to work with this whole time, so I don't mind speeding up this one. Though this does mean that things got shuffled a bit. He has been a very good commissioner. I've done multiple things with him at this point, and he's a delight to work with as an artist, if that makes sense. So, yeah. There's always people. There's a difference between someone that you're friends with that's really nice to you when they do commissions, and someone you really don't know but treats you very well for commissions. It's kind of like, it's almost like the opposite of customer service, if that makes sense. It's like, instead of you having to be over the top nice to customers, the customer is over the top nice to you. And so, when a once in a lifetime unicorn person like that pops in, you want to make sure to do what you can to make them happy.
Mm-hmm.
And so we are going to make his rebrand go off without a hitch.
Nice.
I know, Dax, and I appreciate it a lot. And Alex, take your time with mine. Don't worry. I ain't worried, but it is also polite to make sure that the people who have paid for stuff actually know what the progress is, right? Mm-hmm. It's very scummy to keep people in the dark. And so...
Indeed.
Yeah. Just arrived from a family reunion and must take a shower and go to sleep. Okay. Well, make sure you finish your shower before you go to sleep. I like the dark dabs. That's why I try to give the artist a lot of time and folders full of references. Ayo, you give an artist a folder full of reference, they not vanish completely after giving you line work. Oh, yeah. Nah, just... Ugh. Honestly, every time I hear that story from you, Alyssa, I cringe. I just don't understand some artists, fam. It's like, people put their whole ass faith and trust in their brand, their money, and their time into you, and you spit in their face. Like, I don't know. Some people are too immature to be in the artist space properly, and they weed themselves out, but unfortunately the process of weeding themselves out, they hurt people along the way. So, it's sketchy.
Indeed. Oh my god.
What up?
Okay, I am looking at... I'm in a server, and I am just, like... This server's general chat is, like, 24/7 just an interesting thing to watch. Like, I could legit just pull up, like a bag of popcorn, just watch the chaos unfold.
Well, now you've piqued my interest. What's going on?
I will say one thing and then leave with no context.
All right.
Kitty sprite.
I'm here for it.
Oh, did you hear what I said, or
titty sprite?
Okay, yeah.
And
to me,
yeah. Sorry, I'm just gonna chat real quick. Speaking of comms, how's your
Okay.
comm queue looking? It's 10 people deep. Soonest I could get any new person in is December. So there's that. DM me. Remember I gave an artist a folder of photos of my GF close-up of a dress made something I gave her. Aww. She was like, man, nobody does this. Yeah, nobody does that. And when they do it, it's just like, oh yeah. Why does this remind me of Within Temptation? I know it isn't anywhere near. It's probably the minor harmonics in the song. And Estrella's server para?
I have no idea who that is.
And Alex says she popular booked. I'm not popular booked, but I would love to be. I'm booked, but not popular. I don't know. I'm here. That's what I am.
You do be making mad dosh though.
I be making enough dosh to not be homeless during school time, so that's happy. That's happy. That's good. That's happy.
That's happy.
Oh yeah, it's happiest of tree friends. And why is it called dosh anyway?
I have no idea.
There has to be some reason.
Have a good night, Alyssa. Sleep well.
Sleep well, Alyssa. Maki. Happy tree friends. Yeah.
Oh no, happy tree friend.
Yes. I think my favorite thing about Happy Tree Friends is the fact that later on the creators went on record to say, yeah, so we made this for college students. We had no idea exclusively kids would end up finding it.
Oh.
And so when we found out, like, years later, when people told us that, yeah, no, we were heavily traumatized as children when we stumbled across this, we were like, oh, wait, what? We made this for frat bros. And this is like, okay. You see, that is one instance where historically, if YouTube Kids had existed at that very specific moment in time, we may have been safe. But it's too little too late. Let's see. This hair is looking a little too soft and not enough spike. But that's okay. This is just to... Yo, why is this looking like a member of the Beatles? Yes, my favorite 60s pop star, Foxboy. This timepiece for her mind. These albums forsaken, reclaimed and made into my grand device. with a wax cylinder sonata for a voice. Remember the teacher at school showed you Happy Tree Friends. Looking back, it was messed up. Why would your teacher? Oh my god.
Oh no. What? Why?
That's a fireable offense. I remember my first Happy Tree Friends episode to this day because it made me cry. It was called Ice Cold Lemonade, and I haven't been able to drink lemonade since. And like, it was grotesque. Like, literally plucked the eyeball out of a guy and juiced it like a lemon after having it like popped out of his head after murder. Just blah. Like, if I saw that now, it wouldn't faze me. But it's the stuff you see early on that freaks you out, right? Or the one where they put a baby in a laundromat and it blended it. I think that one, would still make me upset. Anything to do with babies, man, it makes me so upset.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, that cringe maternal instinct kicks in. Ugh! Forsaken, reclaimed and made into grand device. Damn, imagine having maternal instinct. Couldn't be me. Okay, now that I've got some framing set up, it should be easier to fix the face. Sleep well, Alex.
Later.
Welcome to Factor Cap. Today, I'm going in a dryer. Alright, well, when you go into the dryer, I legally get to say skill issue.
Which shoe?
Gotta get going to school. Have a good school day, Maki! We love Maki in this house. Alright. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boys, she'll chew you out.
You're up. Oh, there she goes. She's a man-eater.
It's a good song, and it's on right now. We vibing.
Yee.
yeah, thank you for vibing with me this stream. It's been really nice. We haven't been able to vibe like this in a while.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute. I missed you. I missed you.
Well, I missed you too, bud. Yeah. It's nice and casual.
I'm actually just working on the trade between me and Azzy.
That's exciting.
Yee.
It's always a position of power to have a marketable skill. Because it's just like, oh, hey, I can use this. I can do things now. It's like, wait a minute. I have leverage. So I went to the mall today for like the first time in quite a long while. And it is beautiful. I love Halloween season, right? Everything's ridiculous, over the top, goofy looking. I was nervous because I went into the Hot Topic and I saw, like, they're notorious for stealing independent artists' work. There was an artist on Twitter. I followed them on Instagram before I deleted and remade my Instagram, so I forgot the username. But they're very big in the VTuber scene for commissions they do for VTubers, not for VTubing itself. Parallel. They're known by having like the very blocky square eyeballs that they do, and they're very sharp and clean. I saw their artwork being sold at Hot Topic, and I'm sitting there mauling like, don't you fucking dare. So, no, apparently it wasn't stolen. They actually cut a really sweet deal with Hot Topic, so get that bag. But it's just, it's so weird seeing familiar things out in the wild, because, like, you don't know how to react until you actually see it. Where was I going with the story? I forget. Entirely, I forget. My bad.
Doug?
Tay says, skill issue plus Seethe plus Dark Soul plus Cable Snap. Miss anything? Nah.
Don't care, didn't ask. Plus you leveled Dex, L, Mall, Seed, Cope.
Lol. I should probably save before this crashes.
Sounds like a good idea.
Would be the ideal.
Indeed.
So I think She Who Must Not Be Named is entirely off our radar now, so that's nice. I have not seen Hide Nor Hair.
Neither have I.
So I'm thinking maybe this was the good ending. Good ending. Not eating well or sleeping, too busy overthinking, and the worst part is no one is speaking of it. Can't fathom what I'm hearing. Conscience is disappearing, and the whole world is afraid of speaking of it. Whenever I get close to it, anybody, they just run away and say it wasn't my fault. For once I love a little honesty, 'cause honestly it's better when it's right from the start. And I get in my head and contemplate scenarios that haven't even actually happened. When I drink too much, my capability for Admitting any changes is absent. Overthinking, and the worst part is no one is speaking of it. I can't fathom what I'm hearing. My conscience is disappearing, and the whole world is afraid of speaking of it. Let's see. Hey Tengu, how's it going?
Hello, hello.
There, let's save real quick. Just just eating a later dinner. Understandable. Alright, let's fix the face now that I've got hair to balance it. Atsunya! I'm glad that you had a good birthday, Tengu.
Noi.
Let's move the eyebrows up a little.
Let me put myself in your shoes as a puppet loosely strung. Around you they were so confused that a faulty man could have so much fun. They read your smile as nothing but tea. They looked at you with pity first, then disbelief.
Fix the jaw.
Let me put myself in your shoes as a puppet loosely strung. They may think they never choose to be the man that you've become.
-1.
You never felt the need
Negative.
to fall. We get drunk or hard to feel what you felt since you were born.
Here we go. This is giving off the softer, younger vibe, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put myself in your shoes as a puppet loosely strung. Did you feel the weight of others' views, or was their ignorance a source of fun? I hated the whispers in the street until you deposed a greeting, pulling the rug beneath their feet.
I gotta go blow my nose. Oh.
Alright.
One sec. Ugh. Let's see. Nothing interesting. Alright. Let's readjust my seating position. Right. And earbuds go back in. There we go. Anyway, how you doing, Austin? Yeah. How's our favorite ninja?
Oh yeah, yeah, how you do? Hello.
Hey, Kaylee. Hello. Nya, 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 nya. I'm not a fan of this song. It's not vibey enough. What about Slander for a Blade? It's a good song. Undo that. This is folly, for the joy that it brings is fleeting. Your stomach can't handle OG Mexican tacos at this hour anymore. What kind of tomfoolery did you get up to, Dax? You overeating?
Oh no.
Well, you know what? At least it's authentic and it's not like Taco Bell, right?
Yes, 100%.
I don't personally like to consume Taco Bell. It is not something I like to partake in. What about Taco Time? I have never been to a Taco Time, but I always see it alongside the highway. I want to play something, I don't know what. Any ideas? Play VHS. Why? I don't know. I've never even played it myself, so I don't even know if it's any good. I just haven't downloaded it. Not overeating, but eating too late. Ah, fair enough.
What exactly do you mean by VHS?
Video Horror Society. It's like Dead by Daylight, but found footage kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm sorry, because I think that's my age showing. When I hear VHS, I think of the tape.
Yeah, no, that's the point. You're supposed to.
Oh.
Like, that's
Fair.
why it invokes the found footage aesthetic. Like, bruh, don't say that your age shows, because my age is gonna show too if you say that. Ugh. I feel the same way. Remember, like, you know, I remember for video cassettes, almost the advertisements before the movies were as iconic and memorable as the movie on that VHS itself. Like, you would sit down, pop it in, and you knew that before the movie started, it was those 3 ads that came beforehand. And that almost itself was part of the movie.
Coming soon to all on video and DVD.
Yeah. I miss those days. You know what? I was a fool for complaining about those days, because now I'm stuck with a billion unique ads. And they're all tiny and very quick and random, with no charm, and they flood everything.
And 9 in a row.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't have any charm or life. Dax! Wasn't VHS a sexual transmitted disease? I mean, you can be anything you want when you grow up. Remember an ad on VHS tape, I remember it was the Diet Coca-Cola ad to promote the 1989 Batman movie. I remember watching VHS when I was a kid. So my older brothers collected the entire first season of Pokemon on VHS, so growing up, I would rewatch the first season of Pokemon over and over and over again. And I remember they would have like maybe one ad at the beginning, but at the end, at the end of the tape, they would have a bunch of ads for some reason. And I remember Kira, the White Lion. It was like the original Lion King.
Yeah, Kimba.
Kimba the White Lion. I remember that ad was all over those tapes. I remember it beat for beat. And I remember always being interested in seeing it, but I never ever ended up watching it. Also, when the first Pokemon movie came out, on the last few tapes, they advertised that. There was always the Poke Rap, and there was I think they were advertising one of the Pokemon games. The one that came after Yellow.
Yellow. I think that was Sapphire and Ruby.
Maybe they were advertising Yellow. It wasn't Sapphire and Ruby. I just remember they had one of the older versions of the handheld consoles that they were advertising for their newest Pokemon game at the time, and the advertisement was there was a kid in the school bus, and he whips it out, and the Pokemon climb out of the thing, and they're there in the school bus, causing absolute mayhem. And it was all like Gen 1, Gen 2 Pokemon.
Gotcha.
That was my one and only exposure to Pokemon, was Season 1 and then later on Season 2 of the anime. Never ever played any of the games growing up because I didn't have any consoles. Now, when Onion started to show interest in Pokemon, my first major act of teenage rebellion was not going to a sex drug party. It wasn't to steal a car. It was I bought my little sister a 3DS. That was my very big first act of teenage rebellion. And I got so much shit for it. But she's very happy, and she's used for many years. And I'm very happy that I did that. But I remember, like, I knew once they see this, they're gonna make me return it. So what I did is, after I bought it, I hid it in the back of my closet for a month to wait out the return date. So by the time it was in circulation in the household, it couldn't actually be returned. That was my theory. And you know what? I was fucking right, because I gave it to my sister, and immediately it's just like, okay, give us the receipt, we're gonna return it. It's just like, first of all, I bought it with my money, but also, second of all, you can't.
You can't.
You
Because
can't.
they're gone.
What are you gonna do about it, huh? Go cry about it? Copeseed mold? Yeah, I got hit for that one.
L mold. Cope.
Yeah. But yeah, no. I felt like a very cool big sister. Because I was. Anyway.
Yeah.
I would give Onion the world. Yeah. She's a very good little sister. Okay, well that's relative. She's not good, but she's my sister, and I love her.
Fair.
Yeah. I mean, this is the sister who does taxidermy as a hobby. Yeah.
Nope. Onion pasta.
Tengu, the ad has Batman driving to the store to get some more Diet Coca-Cola, while Alfred called the store he was heading to tell them about Batman's arrival, and he drank the last Diet Coke at the end. Lol. Love that. In Spanish, we always called it Poke Rap because it sounds like Pocket Rap, because the Pokemon was pocket monsters. Yeah, Poke Rap. Yeah. Has anyone attempted to remake the Poke Rap with all the new Pokemon? Probably. How are we feeling about this? I think we're feeling pretty good about this. Taxidermy is a hobby. Sus. Sis, actually. If you want, I can share the ad with you in chat. Sure. So, bed cover at number 305. That's the number in your school's laundry system. Man, that was years ago. Yeah, fair enough. I remember my randomly generated password from kindergarten because we had a computer lab in our elementary school, and they made us do randomly letter generated passwords that were bizarre and painful, and you had the option to change them, but I liked mine a lot because it had a nice like ring to it. I'm not going to say it because I use it now for other things, but it's interesting what sticks with you through life. It's like, who would have thought that a random letter number combination from when I was 5 would still be relevant when I'm 23? Let's just save this real quick. Discord bleeped. I think Tay added me, then deleted it. Well, maybe you should get good. You ever consider that, Alyssa? You were with me on the night the die. My name is clear, no need to hide. I've come to testify that these facts are bona fide. The music died. Something in this environment does not look right. There we go, I just needed a little more shadow. It's always the small adjustments that make the biggest difference. Well, I recognize this song. It's the one that you suggested.
Oh yeah, wait, hold on, which one is this? Let me hear.
The Midnight Sunset.
Ah!
I think you're the one who suggested this.
I did?
Yes, okay. Hey, Ring!
If it is the midnight, odds are it was me.
Mm-hmm. Alyssa, I have baked a few buns. Emotionally or physically? And I mean, in Spanish, we pronounce the E and the word ethical, not E of easy. Okay, so it's poke rap instead of pokey rap. Back to bed. Ring! How are you doing?
You know what we should do one of these days?
What should we do?
Just hop on a call and vibe to each other's music.
That would be nice.
I'd love to show you more of the midnight stuff. They do a lot of good chill shit.
Well, if it's like what you have already shown me, then, you know, it's probably good.
Neat. I've also done my own fair share of research into the dirt poor robins.
And what are your thoughts?
They the good shit.
Absolute vibes.
Yee. Like, I forget. What was that one song? Like, there was a YouTube video where it had, like, where the music video was, like, an old, like, cartoon episode of Superman.
Oh, It Tore Your Heart Out.
Ah, yeah.
It's a vibe.
Down, 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 down. It's such a jam.
Oh yeah. I think my favorite part about the Dirt Poor Robins is that it's a husband-wife duo.
Ah.
Yeah, and they just make stuff. They're just vibing.
Nice.
Yeah. Recently they put out an announcement on YouTube saying that they give blanket permission to artists to use their music for their own creative endeavors as long as it's not monetized. So you can make music videos and stuff like that with it and post it to YouTube and they won't get flagged for it.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's kind of neat. If you're listening from bed, might stop responding at any moment. All good, all good, all good, all good.
Actually, mind if I share with you another midnight song real fast?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, here, let me send it to you. Yeah, I've actually started using some of their music as like intros and outros in my stuff now.
I mean, it does fit your vibe.
Yeah, here was the one I used for today.
Neon Medusa. Meduski's nuts. Oh, that's cool. That's funky. I like it. Ooh! That was crunchy! Ooh. This is actually pretty good. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Gives me like Thriller Michael Jackson vibes.
A little bit, yeah, I hear it.
Mostly the bass line.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm a sucker for a really crunchy bass line. Holy shit, this is good!
I'm glad you like it.
It's really just straight vibes in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is actually some of their older stuff. And by older stuff, I mean like 2018, 2019.
Okay.
No, wait, hold on. Actually, hold on. When did this come? You know what? Shut my mouth. That came out March 3rd of this year.
Oh, on my birthday!
Yeah!
Nice.
God damn this guitar, though.
Oh, it's insane. Somebody has some real talent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but some of my favorites are the ones that have the sax solos.
Sax? Aww. Jazz for your soul.
Yep, let me pull one up.
Dax will try to remember it. I mean, hey, 3-3. Three is my lucky number. I mean, I don't have a lucky number, but if I did, I'd want it to be 3.
Alright, here's the next one.
Okay.
For action, just some distraction, just a little weeknight, booth in the back.
A nice vibe to it. The link has been posted. I'll take a look in a bit. Inexplicably, I feel like I'm in a cafe when I hear the song. The other one, I felt like I was in like a cool Halloween club. This one, I feel like I'm ordering a latte.
Nice.
Two very inexplicably specific circumstances.
They've got vibes of many kinds.
They've got the latte and they've got the funky party vibe.
Yeah. Here it goes.
Aw, that's fun. They really said, I can be your angel or your devil.
Yup. One vibe is giving you a latte, the other vibe is giving you the jungle juice.
Yeah? Impeccable vibes in this Wendy's.
Indeed.
For action, just some distraction, just a little weeknight, booth in the back. I wasn't looking for romance, just a quick slow dance, and the off chance that an off night and a side glance might lead me to the wrong hands.
That was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I could keep sending you these all night long, but I would rather... I don't know. Would you be okay with that, or would you rather I take a break?
Take a break. I'm gonna take a look at something that I was sent, apparently.
Alright.
I don't see anything posted, Tengu. Unless you were talking to someone else. I'm gonna send a progress report to our Fox in a little bit. Kind of curious, how does these irises look? Okay, that kind of looks dope, not gonna lie. No, we're sticking with the old reliable. Good old wiggle eyes. Body. Let's put on some fresh music. Alright. Alright, just for streams and whatnot, I'm going to leave you be, and I'm gonna keep going on. I'm forcibly evicting you from the elevator, Para. You are being ejected violently in a cartoon way. I've got the Looney Tunes fist, and I'm like that. What they got the boxing glove on the extendo arm. I'm doing that, and I'm like comically punching you out of the elevator doors into the shaft.
No.
Take that, goof. And thank you for joining me on call. It's always wonderful.
Of course, anytime, Sherry.
Yeah.
You know I'm always down to hang.
Yeah. And I take full advantage of that. Alright, talk to you later.
Alright, later, Cherry.
Later. Alright. We have hung up on Para. Can we get a round of applause for the Ripper Doctor? Say good night. There we go. I feel like the skin tone is off. Splat! Yeah, take that. Let me make sure that I've got the right mesh grabbing. Yes. Okay. The violence. There we go. Be how all the things we say away. What a good song. I want to listen to that one again. The best part of that song is literally the very end of it. Came back again. forgot something. AI VTuber agency. Oh, that might be something to look at. Sus. Let's see what that is. I have stopped applying for VTuber agencies cold turkey at this point. It was just getting too depressing, if that makes sense. I'd be beating myself up every single day over it and obsessively checking my emails. Ever since I've stopped, I've been in such a better headspace. Alright, let's see. Fake AI VTuber agency. Fake VTuber agency company made by AI. All members are AI generated and all art is AI. Gen 1. Let's mute. Let's take a look. Idol. Kawakimi, Mothra Monarch, and Tsuhinami. How do we feel about that? I know I don't like it. Let's see. Mothra Monarch. Okay, let's look at the idol. A fake VTuber agency made by AI. Sus. I don't want to follow. There we go. Pink Mouse VTuber. Like, how do we even feel like about that? Like, is this like a person who's role playing as 3 people? And like, this is just unethical. Like, the idea behind it is cute, but this just opens up such a can of worms, right? I don't like this. Aluminium rodent. Aluminum rodent. Alanumum. Alananumum. Gentle words to tame the beast. Dream ways to sail above. Oh crap, I accidentally closed my music. Be from the coveteers of love, a vacant, jealous heart in the shadow of a distant sun. We'll find our hiding place, clear across the Milky Way, beyond the galaxy, on the furthest star we can see. Oh, today is National Coming Out Day? Ah. Well, good luck to those who are brave enough to participate. I can't believe Angela Lansbury is dead. That's so sad. It's sadder than the Queen of England dying, for sure. Angela Lansbury would have been a better Queen of England. You know what? In my heart, Angela Lansbury was the Queen of England. For those who don't know who Angela Lansbury is, she was Mrs. Potts in Beauty and the Beast, and she more famously did Murder, She Wrote. She was the main character woman. Poor Angela. Angela Lansbury. Akane posted their novel AI generations. I'm not very happy about that, but whatever. At least Akane said that it was novel AI. Where's my music? Music makes the people come together. Yeah. Music makes the bourgeoisie wanna rebel. Here we go. Here's a good one. Just kidding, it was muted. Alright. I'm out of touch, but I'm out of my head when you're not around. I'm out of time, but I'm not in my head when you're not around. Oh, oh, head not around. Oh, oh, shake it out so that we know. See, melt in the sun. You're out of touch, I'm out of time, but I'm out of my head when you're not around. I'm out of time, but I'm not in my head when you're not around. I need to make an Out of Touch Thursday 3D video edit. You know, with like the Lucky Star dance. I want to do that with my model. That would be very funny. I got too many other projects though. But like, I want to do that so that I can whip it out on quote unquote Cherry Mondays whenever Zeph says something like that. Speaking of, I wonder how Zeffy's doing. So alone, so really matters to me. I'm out of touch, but I'm out of my head when you're not around. I'm out of time, but I'm out of my head when you're not around. Oh, whoa, head when you're not around. Out of touch. I'm out of touch, but I'm out of my head. And when you're not around, out of touch, out of time, out of touch. Alright, so we've carved out the shirt. Yeah, I need to keep working on the hair. There's still some stuff I need to do for it. Like the ahoge. Let's see. Last night I had the strangest dream. I sailed away to China in a little boat to find you. And you said you had to get your laundry clean. Didn't want no one to hold you, what does that mean? She said, you're never gonna break my stride. Nobody slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. I'm running and I won't touch ground. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. The road behind was rocking, but now you're feeling running so fast, she said. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. I'm running and I won't touch ground. Oh no, I got to keep on moving forward. Oh no. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Never let another girl like you work me over. Never let another girl like you drag me under. Another girl like you, I will tell her. Never let another girl like you have to say, oh, ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving forward. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Moving forward, oh no, oh no. Life is so much simpler when that song plays. It's one of those, it could be the end of the world, but this song is playing and so things are okay songs. This one is also one of those songs. Dancing in the moonlight, everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Excuse me, I'm not a nerd, you're a nerd. Takes one to know one, nerd. No, you. You know what? You know what I want to play? play Lorelei by Blackmore's Night. I want to play some Blackmore's Night. I am feeling Blackmore's Night. Let's go. No, I'm not playing Apex Legends. Screw you. Blackmore's Night was my jam in high school. This is exclusively the shit I listened to. Down the twisted river ride, following a song. Legends faded storyline, tried to warn us all. Oh, they called her Lorelei. Careful or you'll fall. Quite a vision to behold, mysteries of the seas in her eyes of gold. Laying on the silver stone, such a lonely sight. Barnacles become a throne, my poor Lorelei. And the winds will cry, and many men will die, and all the waves will bow down to the Lorelei. And the winds will cry, and many men will die, and all the waves will bow down to the Lorelei. You would not believe your eyes, how a voice could hypnotize. Promises are only lies from Lorelei. In a shade of mossy green, seashell in her hand, she was born the river queen, there to grace the land. And the winds would cry, and many men would die, and all the waves would bow down to the Lorelei. And the winds would cry, and many men would die, and all the waves would bow down to the Lorelei. Interestingly enough, if you were a gamer in the early 2000s, you actually probably recognize one of Blackmore's Night's more famous songs, because it was made into a nightcore that became very popular amongst gamers, especially those who did bullet hell games. Hold on, let me pull it up. Here we go.
The last that ever she saw him, carried away by a moonlight shadow. He passed on worried and warning, carried away by a moonlight shadow. Lost in a river last Saturday night, far away on the other side. He was caught in the middle of a desperate fight, and she couldn't find.
That's the wrong version of it. That's shitty. Here we go. Though I did discover a date called Black Veil Brides and was actually listenable since it made it sound like their balls had dropped. Well, I love Daycore. Here we go. Yeah, this is a remix of the Blackmore's Night song. Blackmore's Night song. On a moonlight shadow. This was very popular amongst people who played bullet hell games. Alright, I think I can send this as a work in progress to Crimson. I love how it sounds like you saying, I eat rocks. Alright, time for Bad Boy.
Remember the day my stone heart was breaking, my love ran away. This moment I knew I would be someone else. My love turned around and I failed. Be my bad boy, be my bad, be my weekend lover, but you be my friend. You can be my bad boy, understand that I don't need you in my life again.
You ready for a vibe session? You ready to vibe? Here we go. Be my bad boy, but understand that I don't need you in my life again. Be my bad boy, be my bad, be my weekend lover, won't you be my friend? Be my bad boy, but understand I don't need you again. No, I don't need you again. Oh, no, I'm not ending. I'm just taking a dance break. If that's what we're calling this. There was a song I wanted to remember, but I can't remember anymore. What was it? Ugh. Let me fix... Cringe session? King. You are the one who's watching. You are the one who's watching. Actually got you in the background while doing other things. Oh, lol. You're valid. Let's see. Let's open these in a new tab. I can't remember. What was the song I wanted? It's on the tip of my brain. It wasn't Lorelei. I already listened to Lorelei. and the winds would cry, and many men would die, and all the waves would bow down to the Lorelei. Was it Ghost of a Rose? No, it wasn't Ghost of a Rose. Foolish Beat by Debbie Gibson. There we go. Foolish Beat. Debbie Gibson. I love this song. This is a good one. Alright, I still need to send this off to... If I did a karaoke stream, this would definitely be on the set list. Okay, now let's move the monitor to the side. Let's quickly send this off to Crimson. Get his approval. Make sure there's no tweaks that are needed before I work on the outfit. There's a new time. There is a new place where dreams just can't come true. It started the day when I left you. I could never love again the way I loved you. Oh, I could never cry again like I did when I left you. And when we said goodbye, oh, the look in your eyes just left me beside myself without your heart. Do note texture is rough, not final. Too late to turn around. You're right. I should sneak some Among Us eyes in there. There was no reason. There was no reason. Just a foolish beat of my heart. I could never love again the way I loved you. Oh, I could never cry again like I did when I left you. And when we said goodbye, oh, the look in your eyes just left me beside myself without your heart. I could never love again. Okay, what I'm thinking is I'm gonna take a break from this. I'm gonna quickly use the washroom. I'm gonna make myself some food. And when I come back, we're gonna be working on the animation. Since you went away, broke my heart, slipped away, didn't know I was wrong. Never meant to hurt you, now you're Okay, I'm pausing this. We're gonna start from the beginning. No, well, in a bit. I want to pull up Don't Want to Fall by the Narrative. Because this song is so underrated, and I love it. And I'll listen to that one when we come back as well. Okay, so take 10, everybody.
Show starts in 8 minutes. Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. We promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go! Show starts in 7 minutes.
It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on.
Yum, yum. It's a meal in itself. Our all-meat super dog. Enjoy one now.
Show starts in 6 minutes.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
There, and I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Faith, and there's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Show starts in 5 minutes.
We're happy to have you with us this evening and want you to enjoy every minute of your stay here. And while you relax and stretch, visit our concession where you'll find something to please you. There are ice-cold drinks, delicious sandwiches, ice cream, coffee and snacks, and many other pleasing treats. Our foods are fresh and tasty, our drinks satisfying and refreshing. They're so good.
You get more out of life when you go out to a movie.
Show starts in 4 minutes.
Visit our snack bar and treat yourself to some delicious Castleberry's pit-cooked barbecue sandwiches. Cook the Castleberry way, slowly over open pits of glowing charcoal, then seasoned with a sauce that's zesty, yet delightfully mild to please the entire family. Also at the snack bar, you'll find popcorn and soft drinks and candy and French fries to go with your Castleberry's barbecue sandwiches. There's plenty of time before the movie starts, so visit our snack bar right now for Castleberry's pit-cooked barbecue sandwiches.
Still plenty of time to come and be served at the refreshment center before showtime.
Show starts in 3 minutes. Show starts in 2 minutes.
Your attention, please. All new hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
Show starts in 1 minute.
Please remember to replace the speaker on the post when you leave the theater.
And now, on with the show.
right? So I dropped something and I made a mess, so I have to clean it up. I'm gonna end stream early. Early, it's been 3 hours. But I will do another stream tonight, this next 24-hour tonight cycle. You guys have a good one. Get out of my elevator. I'm kicking you to the curb. Mwah, 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 mwah. And my model's frozen. You know what? Par for the course. Night-night, everybody.